Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Digimon World 1. I'm still torturing myself with that slow cooker. It's done, but it's too freaking hot for me to eat, so I might as well make some effort on... Let's see, where is it? Oh, Great Canyon Top A. Is this faster? I have no idea. But at least it's kind of a convenient spot. It's a good reference point so I know where I am. Do I know where I am? I don't know. That's something I always have to kind of examine with myself of like, hey, do I actually have the map of this game like mentally mapped out in my head? And the answer is kind of, sort of, mostly. I have like a pretty good idea of where everything is. It's not a big map. I think it's one of those where it's just like the kind of classic pre-rendered backgrounds make it really difficult for me to parse exactly where things connect. Because like other games where you actually have like landmarks and references and stuff like that, this doesn't have any of that. So it's like, good luck. You know, this area connects to this other area that looks completely different from this other area. Like there's a rhyme and a reason to it. It's just a little slapdash. Haphazard. I would love, like, I know it's never going to happen, but I think I'd said this 2 episodes ago, talking about how I would be over the moon if Bandai more or less just started licensing Digimon out like a little bit. Like they'd still have maybe a producer or two, you know, somebody to come in and be like, hey, you know, this has to be like consistent, but you know, apart from that, it's like, you know, here's all the Digimon models we already have. You can either use them or you can just use them as reference. Here's like kind of some basic ideas if you want to use them. Because I bet you could get some really incredible Digimon fan games. Stopped by a weird unknown black force. What? My legs are. Monsemon, are you a data type? Monsemon's a vaccine type? Oh, well, okay. Monsemon's a vaccine type. That's weird, man. At least I kind of know where I'm going then. It's going to be a long-ass walk, but hey. I guess we can fight these guys. Oh, right, I was going to potentially neuter Monsemon's entire build. And just have him Megaton punch things. Man, that one fire move is just like nutty good. Getting hit by that being enough to just knock him on his ass is wild. Oh well, oh come on, kill him. There we go. Easy peasy, mostly easy peasy. Split peasy. My soup. It smells so good. Let's see. What was I gonna say about it? I don't know. I feel like Bandai could actually make bank just kind of doing what Warhammer did with the IP. I actually feel like this is true of like a lot of like beloved classic IPs. Is that like, especially for the ones that either aren't being used much or there are like formats for it that aren't being used much. Like once easy example, well, okay, not so easy example of this is like Mega Man Legends. We still are waiting on a Mega Man Legends 3. I do actually want Capcom to do that, but I kind of hope they just do like a Half-Life 3 situation. Wow. Have we been waiting for, yeah, we have been waiting for Mega Man Legends 3 longer than Half-Life 3. That's funny. And kind of sad, actually. But like, it feels like Capcom could start licensing out some of their IPs, even to some degree of like, hey, you know, no matter what your game is, like, you have to kind of present it as non-canon. You can have all of the characters, but like, don't do these specific plot things you know, just so it doesn't, like, put the story anywhere on the timeline, or if it does, it has to be, like, early. Because I think it would be really interesting to have, like, some Mega Man X games set, like, a series of prequels or something that are very much getting into, like, what, Reploid Society was like, you know, pre-Maverick Virus, driving everybody nuts, you know, back when Sigma was good. This is going to be probably completely out there for people who've never played the Mega Man X games, which, like, at this point, I can't blame you. Those was the last Mega Man X game. Like, PS2 era, it's been a while. I still haven't played Mega Man X 7 or 8. I should. Why are we... Oh, I guess we're just Buster diving and tackle him back again. I guess that works. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I think it would be really interesting if a lot of these companies did start trying to license out. Because there's a lot of game developers that are currently having funding issues. Funding and marketability issues, where it's just, like, they want to make games, they have the chops for it, but, you know, the world being what it is, most of the money is concentrated at the top. And pre-existing IP has considerably fewer marketability issues. Namely, if somebody put out a new, you know, even second-party Sonic, second or third-party, like, Sonic the Hedgehog game that has, like, the quality and polish of, like, Sonic Adventure 1, maybe like indie devs, or another Sonic Mania, you would instantly have, like, a ton of people going bananas for it because they want another one of those. It doesn't even have to be, like, anything, you know, main plot-y. It can just be, like, Sonic just doing a thing. But also, like, no Sonic game has been canon since Adventure Battle 2, question mark, or every... I don't know, man. I don't even want to, like, think about canon, per se. It's mostly just a, like... Yeah, can we actually go in here? Can't believe it. Yeah, this is another area I've never been in. Because the whole frigid region was, like, too tough for me to want to explore when I was younger. Wow, it looks alive. Actually, it starts to move when we move. Hold on. So how do you actually get at Angemon here? Talk to the statue. Go in the direction of the exit. Oh, and your Digimon will open a hidden passage. Okay. What is it, Hench? Did you find anything? Wow, that's great, Hench. I just realized there's like 3 Digimon I'm gonna have to fight to get access to this. Ah, it's probably fine. I'm loaded with healing items. Are you cold? What is that? Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Right. I was going to potentially... Oh, wait, you can go over there? Okay. Just keep punching him to death. You'll get there. Okay. Well, didn't get him dead. No, not that one. Well, got him. Perfect. He's stunned, but we don't care. I don't know. Like, we are still getting many mainline Digimon games. It just feels like you could actually... Bandai could easily license out, like, kind of a new Digimon World 1. Like, really retro. Same thing with, like, a Digimon... World 2, actually. Like, a proper Digimon Blobber would be great. Okay, got a large recovery. Can I just go over here? Sick. What is this? Anything? I have no idea where I am. Well, we got this guy. You know what? I'm just gonna have to look at my map. These are places I've not been to before. And I'm proper lost. Oh, this may be correct. Ow. Okay, we've taken some damage. I can't just, like, tune out on this. I still think Megaton Punch is the way to go. Ooh. That move is new. I might be able to learn that. We'll see. Because I'd appreciate it if we could pick up a new move from one of these guys. Does not look like that's the case, though. Shame. So, where am I? I think this is correct. Oh, we have to fight both of them. Oh boy. This is going to be expensive. Okay, so far so good. Ouch. No. I really wish you would just pick one target and stay on him. The fact that it's always, like, the last enemy that hit him is kind of brutal. It makes sense if he's confused. I can't do much about that. That might have been overkill. On the plus side, if they just kill each other... Come on. There it goes. I'll never ever get this up to maximum. I just don't have the gumption for that. But that's okay. Let's just beat him up. I really like the Gurumon model on this one. They gave him kind of like a nice big head. It looks cute. And didn't learn anything. Ah, it's a shame. Alright, now that I'm no longer torturing myself, let's see about, capturing Anjumon. Just show up with a net. Okay. I don't know if this is the correct route, actually. I am, like, right proper lost. I mean, there's little teleporter crystals, so maybe it's fine. Oh, right. I actually have to worry about my health. These guys hurt. Not that much, though. I guess I should do a save. Around here. That should be good enough. At least these guys drop a boatload of bits. I think I'm going to go to the one on the top right if I can manage it. Now, both of these might take me where I want to go. Okay, got a super recovery. And a large MP, both of which are nice. Yeah, these guys aren't moving, so I'm assuming we have to go past them. Shouldn't you go home? Yeah, I think we just fight these guys. Alright. Easy enough. Yeah, the problem is the buster diving. Not working for this dude. If we're lucky, they can start doing, like, big AoEs. Ow. God, I miss having lasers. Yeah, unfortunately, this is definitely one of those situations where, like, I really do have to just get through most of this game purely by gumption. You know what? I don't even know what his target is. Yeah, it'd be so nice if he stuck to a guy. Well, not that guy, but I'll take it. I mean, like, we'll get him done. He just... One Ogremon just beefed the other one in the face. Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah, and there's, like, pretty much no safe way to use my ultimate move here, which is kind of sad. Yeah, there's one. Okay, then we just have to hit the Icemon, and we're good. Oh, you... I thought he had missed. Oh, it's fine. We don't need my super move. It's not even that good. Please let me learn that move. That's a good one. Huh. Run. Can you actually run away from a fight? I've never tried. Oh, it's so blinding. He who seeks my help, the time has come. I give you the blessing of my wings. What the? Where? Whose voice? Ah! What was that? The light is gone. There's nothing else. It means it's above? Well, now we painstakingly walk out of here. So the one problem with this is I do not know what is in here. Wow, because these maps don't show where items are. That's a nuisance. I think we were both trying to Megaton punch each other. That's funny. Yeah, like what I should probably do is just leave. Because it'd be nice to go grab all this stuff. But we don't need it that bad, and I do really want to know... Oh, I do really want to grab Angemon before I do anything else. Because he's like the last guy I can get with Monzemon at the very least. So, yeah, I'll just... If there's any items in here that I've missed, so be it. Eat your toilet. Please don't make me fight both. I miss having lasers. Like, I guess what I could do is actually look up what is in each location. Oh, we got stunned immediately. Oh, that's actually a lot of damage. Okay. He's stuck? Yeah, the Ogremon's stuck on the other side of Garurumon. Beat him up! Beat him up! 2 more hits. 2 more hits and we're safe. Yes! Now it's a one-on-one. We're in a good spot. There we go. This has been a trial. Ouch. There we go. Yeah, I guess I can look it up. Yeah, is there anything in the Ice Sanctuary that I should be keeping an eye out for? Because really, the question is, are there any items? Large recovery, restore. What happened? Well, that sucks. I don't know how I ended up there. Did I accidentally bump my controller and like move things around? I don't know. Damn. Well, I guess we're doing that again. At least the Ogremon literally can't do anything. The Garurumon is too big. There you go. This is actually nice and easy. I mean, once you got the, like, overall loop here done, it's an easy encounter. The opposite direction is a pain in the ass, but this one's good. One, maybe two more. Hey, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I've got 40,000 bits. That'll pay for my repair bills. I don't actually know if it's like a full, clean break-even point. But it's like vaguely there. Something like that. Right, I really need to change this guy's moveset. Because, like, Megaton Punch used to be painfully slow, but extremely powerful. Now it's actually, like, one of the quickest moves I've got on my list. And still is pretty powerful. Cheap, too, comparatively. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Okay, good. Yeah, I think fighting these guys is pretty efficient. I still think the Platinum Sukumon is more so. And yeah, I just looked up all the items in this area, and it doesn't seem like there's too much that I'd be missing out on. Which is good. That was a concern. Where the hell? What the heck is this? Moving ice? This is a gym? Huh. How did I end up here? Okay, Icicle Fall. Probably defense. Seems kind of good. I don't actually know if these are, like, superior to what I've got. If they're better, it's only slightly. I think it just changes what stats you gain. Which means I don't care deeply. Like, my stats are feeling pretty good. At least enough that I can, like, get through purely on gumption and massive numbers of items. Beating, like, the arena would be hard with this. But I don't need to beat the arena. I just need to beat the game. Luckily, the arena is just kind of this, like, bonus zone that is completely irrelevant to me. I don't know if we'd used it or not. Okay, gotta restore. Nope, nope, nope. Let's just go to bed. Give me my juice back. I was hoping the HP and MP shoes would actually let me recover more than they do. Sadly, does not seem to be the case, which is a bit of a downer. There we go. I'm trying really hard not to fight more than I need to. So is Anjumon just up here? Oh, about that statue. Ah. Ooh, well. You came back to life, all right. Or, you came back to life, all right. I'm Anjumon, an angel to protect you. I've awakened to fulfill my duty. What's he talking about? I know the truth of heaven. I offer my soul to follow earthly instructions. What's he talking about? Are you coming to the city? Thine mission is mine duty. I go. I'm sorry, but can you speak in words I understand? No. I'll go to the city, so you must keep trying. I see. Thanks. Phases through us with his absolutely massive carrot top. Not carrot. What is it? It's like, you know, some men are built like a slab. That man is built like an inverted pyramid. Okay. Autopilot out of here? Because, yeah, now we've got Anjumon. You 2-bit goon. Yeah, I gotta figure out what age my Monzamon is. Probably like 12? 11, 12? Like, we actually have a fair bit of time left on him, which is kind of weird. Now what do I do? I could go to Mount Infinity. This is gonna be expensive. Because, yeah, what's he at? Yeah, 12. That means like 3, maybe 4 days, give or take. The more disciplined they are, the less they live. That's probably for training purposes. Kind of. Well, one way or another, we've got Anjumon, we've got Waromonzamon, we've got anything except for, yeah, like Frigimon, and it's by like 25. Medium MP. There we go, that should be plenty. At least for now. Because, yeah, 50, 53, 59? Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, looking at my evolution, not my evolution tool, my recruitment tool, all we have left is, like, Frigimon, Devimon, Megadramon, Metal Greymon, Digitamamon, and Skull Greymon. Oh, and Airdramon. Has Airdramon just not shown up yet? Or did we already fight him and I just didn't tick him off? I legitimately do not remember. I guess, let's just give it a shot. Let's go talk to Digimon. Just in case. Welcome back, Wabo. I'm Gigimon's record keeper. I record Gigimon's info and give it to you. You don't know what to do, ask me and I'll tell you where to go. Let's see. Taking a Digimon who loves the hot places or cold places against the rules. Okay, Meodosmon is missing. Follow the clues that are in his mansion. There's still some unknown Digimon, but finish your priority work first. Okay, Anjumon came here and talked about recording conversations. He's close by. Meojimon came about opening an everything shop. Something is different about it, though. Metal Mamemon came here asking if there are any jobs that compete with Wabo. He's got a competitive spirit. Nanamon came and then left. I wonder where he is. Monzemon came here. Or should I say his outer shell suddenly appeared. He decided to leave it at home. The prosperity rate of the current city is 82. You've done a fine job. Splendid. Alright. Is it now Airdramon? If Airdramon does not show up, I'm just writing him off. Unless it has to be like in the middle of the day. I have no idea. He's not showing up. Unless he showed up and I completely missed it. Which would be weird because it's a whole boss fight, but it has been a while. Anyway, I think with all that said, we're just going to skip ahead hard with Monzemon to whatever next ultimate I get. It's going to have to be a virus type, so I'll have to do some research on what. Unless I decide to go to Mount Infinity, which I could. This is going to be painful, because I think like looking at this list, yeah, most of the bosses have like a good 2,000 plus HP over me, and a solid 200 in each stat. Eesh. Digitamamon has 999 offense and maxed out health and MP. Defense, speed, and brain not so much though. Kind of feels like maxing out speed is going to be the way I win on the mountain. So, yeah, we might want to just do big training montage, maybe loop through a couple of Digimon. Maybe. I'll figure it out. For now, I guess, thank you. Well, not thank you all so much for watching. We're just jumping ahead. All right, so I said I was going to jump ahead, and here I'm going to jump ahead. So we've jumped ahead a whole Digimon. So, let's see, what was this guy? I don't actually remember the route I took to get Giramon. I had a Centauromon. Prior to that, I don't remember. It was a something. I think I was trying to get... Oh, did I go for like Palmon or did I go Electmon? I forget what it was. Maybe it was a Patamon. One way or another, I went... I got a Centauromon. I was trying to get a virus type so we could actually go fight... so we could actually go into like the Myotismon mansion. Unfortunately, turns out Centauromon can only turn into vaccine types because they can turn into Andromon and Giramon. Oops. So now we've effectively got a little floating head man with the chainsaw. Anyway, he also uses tech moves, which kind of makes this really easy. I'm gonna get rid of all range beam. Let's see, range spec. I remember Buster Dive being good, but having a long cooldown. So maybe grab just Megaton Punch, because I remember that being solid. We're just going to chuck ourselves into Mount Infinity, because, yeah, if I can't get the Myotismon mansion... If I can't get the mansion, then I might as well go for Mount Infinity. The problem is, it's been a couple of months since I actually last recorded this. Hey, people who are watching this, as far as the YouTube series goes, I'm actually, you know, up to date now. Weird, right? Oh, this is Mount Infinity. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm finally actually recording more or less live for the series. This hopefully will go out in a couple of days. I have not been here seriously. But yeah, it's been a couple months. I don't know, recording this piecemeal was wonky. Anyway, what does DG Dimension do? Okay. Doesn't seem like it's worth it. All range beam. And then just go punch him a bunch? Did we laugh at him? We laughed at him. Alright, what do I have? I have a lot of things. I think I still have it set so I have infinite healing items, which I should probably turn off, but oh well. I mean, I guess we probably should. The thing is, like, once you have the dumb Mojimon trick, you effectively have infinite of any item you want. So, like, on a purely lazy scale, it's kind of easy to just be like, well, if I can buy it in a store, I have an infinite amount of it. I don't know if it saves me time. I don't know, I know some people always balk at the idea of, like, using codes or whatnot. Oh, disobey an order? Oh, Rockmon, I suppose? I don't know. But, how would I put it? I'm the kind of person that absolutely will use, like, console commands after a while, if it makes my life easier. And all range beam is just, like, the best. Ow. Well, we do have various, which I should probably move. Because I don't think I need the porta potty. Oh, well. Status effects already gone. I guess I could have also used the discs, but I don't actually know what the discs do. Okay, question. Can I end stun? Yes. And right, I should get rid of DG Dimension, because whatever it is not good enough. All range beam is probably going to just carry us all the way to the end. But like, if you've ever followed my channel, inventory is always like one of the given ones. Like, I will 100% give myself infinite inventory space just so I don't even have to think about it. Okay, Digimon Tech. Music here kind of rules. Okay, well, I mean, can I just go past these guys? I suppose I can, but I might as well fight them. Was that Vermilion? Vermillimon? I don't know. I don't pay attention to whatever the, like, random Mook Digimon are called in this. Okay, I might as well just chuck some medium MPs this direction. I could also go get some large MPs. Oh, why am I actually throwing... I don't know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I could kind of throw whatever I want, or use whatever I want. It doesn't really matter. I kept the large heal, because I knew no matter what I was going to need that. Just in case we take, like, a big hit. Though, currently we seem to be tanking things. Like, better than expected. I thought I would be getting smacked around a bunch here, but... What do I have, 700 something defense? Something like that. It's pretty good. It's like near maximum offense, near maximum, well, maximum brains, 8,000 HP, and like more defense and speed than any other enemy that I can run into in Mount Infinity. Save for maybe Digitimon, but like, hopefully it'll be fine. My logic is mostly just like, that should be good enough to carry me through, especially if, you know, I have gobs of healing items. I guess maybe the point on that is that, you know, you can run out of healing items. Oh, yeah, I guess that's probably kind of the calculation here. But, like, I don't have to fight these regular dudes. I can just, well, alright. I have to fight some of them at least. There we go. I mean, we're doing obscene amounts of damage to them. I don't know. Everybody's kind of entitled to their opinion on this one. I think it's one of those where, like, this isn't really a game to be played. Oh, I'm trying to think of games where you really have to, like, conserve resources and be really careful with it. XCOM, I guess, is a good point on that one. Whereas Digimon World 1 feels more like a game about preparation and planning and, you know, preparing. And so it's like, you know, farming enough money, having enough healing items, making sure your Digimon's good enough, has the right moves, all that jazz. Where'd my sirloin go? There it is. I can always use the autopilot if I'm, like, real desperate. Oh, do I have to go down? I mean, I might as well. Whatever items there are that... It's not hugely important. Unless there's a Digimon to capture here. Which I should look at, because I know there's several. Or capture, recruit. So, Devimon, 6th level. Megadramon, 10th level. Metal Greymon, 11th level. And then Digitamamon... I think we just have to beat the game and then we come back, which I'm fine with. And there is a small possibility that we might not actually recruit the handful of Digimon outside Mount Infinity. I have to figure out where my heart is on that one. It's one of those where it's like, I adore this game, but I think I'm not going to play it again for like 20 years. That, as novel as the mechanics are, the sheer lack of quality of life on this game, and then the, like, just cruft from it being a game from the PS2, oof. And that's where Megaton Punch does have its warts. It's quick and good and knocks enemies around, but, at range, though, not amazing. But yeah, it's one of those where, like, I crave just slightly deeper quality of life. You know, to make it just a little faster, to menu around quicker, to cycle through training faster. to not have to deal with the poop. But the thing is, like, the interesting thing is, I think if this had been a much smoother experience, I don't know if I would have liked it as much. Like, you ever think about that with some of these old games especially, and how, you know, there's a very real possibility half the reason why they're so memorable is because of those rough edges, and that if you file them all off, you get an okay game. I don't know, this is something I think about a lot when it comes to, kind of the new versus the old, you know, were games better back in the day, or is it just kind of one of those where were we 13 years old and, like, more emotionally susceptible to, like, joy? And I don't know. Because I wouldn't say that this is better mechanically than, say, Digimon World Next Order, which very much was the, like... Okay, that's the way down. I'm just trying to check if there's any, like, chests or anything to look for. No, looks like we're kind of out. Rude. Pedomon, no violence, that's no good. Excuse me, sir. But yeah, so for this one, I think it still would have had a fond fan base if it had been a smoother experience. I think there still would have been people that would have loved it. Maybe? Probably? Just punch him. Punch him a bunch. Just beat him up. You don't need to do anything else other than punching. Smack him into oblivion. Just like one more hit. Come on, while he's stunned. Thank you. Easy peasy. I think for me, the things that make this most memorable is the fact that it kind of has the freeform Digimon raising, based on the training system. It has the freeform exploration. It's more linear than you actually would think it is. Hello. Like, it's a fairly linear game. Sure, there's a number of, like, specific paths you can take kind of east and west, but ultimately there's only a handful of routes you can take through the whole experience. And, you know, not a lot of variations there. I guess you can get access to a whole lot of Digimon early, if you had a strong enough ultimate, which is what we had at the beginning of the series, you know, starting with a Metal Greymon with, like, reasonably good stats, really did let me speedrun. It was, like, 3/4 of the game in one lifespan, which I think actually has made the rest of this feel slightly less satisfying. Because after that one Greymon run, I have been in this position of, like, kind of waiting for it to end. Because, I mean, the progression went from, like, lightning fast to glacial in a way that did kind of make it feel unsatisfying after a while. But that beginning run was just so transcendently good that it was kind of easy to forgive. The one problem I have about this dungeon specifically, here it is that, like, it's giving me some good items, but it's nothing that I can't buy, and so it doesn't feel very good. I played the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters a couple years ago. I don't think I'll ever do a series on a Final Fantasy game. If I do, it'll be Final Fantasy IX. Just because I feel like that's the one Final Fantasy I'd want to share with people. And Shell, maybe? I started playing through it, and now I have no idea what happened to my save file. And also the PC version is really jank. And so, I don't know. That might be one of those that I start over, but play through properly. I don't know. All the other previous Final Fantasies are good, just... I don't know if they're Final Fantasy IX good. Final Fantasy is just like a whole package. And timeless, in a way that, like, many of the other ones aren't. Final Fantasy VIII is the one that shows its age, I think, the most from that era. And 7 you can kind of excuse its warts because it was their first 3D one, and also it had just like a really good story that the remakes have actually done like an even better job at enhancing. Kind of. I will admit I didn't like R2 that much. It's fine, but it suffers from open world syndrome in a way that I find agonizing. Let's see. Oh. Ha ha ha. It's Friday night. Ah, ah, ah. You will lose. Time to beat up Digimon and recruit him and get his devil chips, which I don't necessarily want. They give you like a big stat booster, but shave 24 hours off of your Digimon's lifespan, which is, you know, not great. Is he just gonna be buffing himself? I mean, okay. Keep buffing away, weirdo. I don't know if those, like, keep Ow. I don't know if those keep stacking. Oh, if we get lucky, we learn something from this. I still am hoping that we see some, like, indie games actually trying to emulate Digimon World 1. I think that's the one thing. It's like, I'm not actually sure if Bandai could make a good Digimon World game in this current environment. They made some, like, decent ones on the PSP and DS, or 3DS from what I know. But I haven't played them because they didn't release them in the West. If they were to translate and re-release them, I think that would do the trick. But I think if Bandai wanted to make another Digimon World game in this manner, I don't think going high budget will work. I think it needs to be intentionally low budget, not low effort, but more concepts than execution. Time Stranger, I think, is a good, like, mass market Digimon game. I can see it benefiting from... Shame I'm not going to be able to see any of this, but whatever. This is a big ball. Can I miss with that? It was funny watching him just run into it foolishly. Also, kind of a weak move, but okay. He dropped a quick chip. I can't believe I was brainwashed by him. He's strong. Can you defeat him? Why are you doing this? I'll fight for the island. Let's settle this now. We don't want a ruler. You're our only hope. Man, Devimon was such a good villain for, like, Digimon Adventure 1. But yeah, what I was going to say is, like, I think if Bandai wanted to make, like, a new Digimon World game, it would have to be on, like, a handheld device, and intentionally so. The problem is, like, because the Switch has become so powerful, I feel like this kind of puts a lot of mid-range AAA, low to mid-range AAA game development in kind of this weird spot. Back in the day, you could have, like, a game made for the 3DS that was intentionally lower budget and not lower effort, but you didn't need crazy fidelity. You didn't need it to be, like, the deepest thing ever. You didn't need it to be a blockbuster that has to sell 5 million copies just to make back, you know, its initial investment. You could just have something that could sell, you know, a modest couple 100,000 copies, and that was it. That was all you needed to stay afloat and keep your studio going. You know, stuff like the original Etrian Odysseys. There's no way you could make, like, a AAA Etrian Odyssey without burning half your fan base one way or another. But because console development has never been more accessible, and the Switch is the Game Boy, or at least, you know, the Game Boy of the modern era, or the 3DS in the modern era, whatever you want to call it. Like, larger studios are going to have a harder time making smaller budget games and kind of justifying it. Because you're more likely to just get lost on the platform. It's easy to be, like, one of the top 100 when the console only has a couple thousand games on it, but when it's, you know, you're one of 100 games to release that day. Like on Steam, the whole calculus of like making your game stand out is just infinitely harder. Which I think is part of the problem with like Digimon Survive. It wasn't an amazing game, but if that had come out on the 3DS, I think people would still be talking about it. But because it came out on the Switch after punch him. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Punch the hell out of him. Corner him, give him a sluggo straight to the face. Perfect. But yeah, I think because Digimon Survive came out on all modern platforms and didn't have the best performance on the Switch, it kind of got forgotten about. Because the story itself was decent, really dark in a good way. And like the gameplay wasn't bad, just painfully slow, I guess is the one criticism I'd float towards it. We will be playing through Digimon Survive at some point in this channel. Probably not soon. I think I'm going to want to do Digimon, a little bit of Digimon World 2. And then a little bit of Digimon World 2. And then definitely World 3. And then, I don't know, Shell and I will poke at Digimon World 4 for like an afternoon. I can't imagine we're going to want to play through the whole thing. Not that it was long. If anything, that game was actually comically short. I don't know. I'll see. It was like one of my bigger disappointments. I think I got that from my like 16th or 17th birthday. And like well after it had come out, and I was just like, oh, cool, another Digimon, World game. Let's see if it's like World 1 or World 3, and it was like, weirdly, it was Phantasy Star. Was the closest analog I could think of. That or like Gauntlet, which actually like has some potential, but it was kind of disappointed to just be like a Digimon running around with like a sword axe. It felt odd. Punch him. Yeah, unfortunately their big blizzard move has just about as much, well, it only has to initiate the move for it to hit, but it's fine. That one we can block. Yeah, this is why I wanted to give myself as much speed as I could. And I'm curious what would happen if I had a Digimon with 999 speed. What that would do exactly. Let's see. What was I gonna say? I don't know, just thinking about like if Bandai wanted to make one of these games, how could they again? And the answer is, I think the answer is licensing it. I think it's straight up the best way we could get like some modern Digimon World games is if Bandai like either farmed out the license to a couple of small developers that want to give it a crack, or if they just decided to have a couple of like smaller studios under them. I think the thing is, there's an expectation of quality when Bandai is producing a game that an indie developer doesn't need to have. So like one of my favorite indie games of the last, I'm gonna fight this guy. One of my favorite indie games of the last couple of years was Anode Heart. And that was Digimon World 1, kind of, sort of. But without the real-time combat. It was actually, weirdly, the combat system was based on the Digimon TCG from what I can tell. Which is weirdly awesome. Yeah, the one problem with the lasers. Yeah, see if you can just punch him to death. Because a number of these guys we can just outspeed. The main issue is just range. Oh, we're good. But so, like, Anode Heart had some serious rough edges and design flaws in a way that I did find frustrating. Oh. Megalospark learned. That might be worth equipping. I don't think so, though. But it was easier to forgive any and all of its, like, weird issues because ultimately it didn't matter. if Anode Heart had some like small design problems or like weird character designs, because it was a small indie, you know, Monster Collection RPG. And so like you can look past a lot of like weird issues, especially if it's, you know, as good at capturing the nostalgia and the feeling of adventure and exploration of Digimon World, which it was and did flawlessly. Down to even having their own version of Toy Town and whatnot. And, you know, now they've got a, like, weird TCG spin-off that's pretty good that I might do a series on at some point. Oh. How scary, I can feel it in my bones. Ugh. Why doesn't he attack me? Ugh. Don't you need to fight? We have to test our skills. Let's go, hench. Yeah, we never did get Airdramon to show up, or whatever his face was, in town. Oh well. Big chunker, but I still do about 1,000 damage to him. Which isn't too bad. See, he's pulling it off without getting stunned. Rude. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. Because I adore this combat system. I want more RPGs that are full automatic. I don't need to be in control. You know, I don't need to be the one to choose to use, you know, fire on a cold-themed enemy. I don't need to, you know, tell my characters to heal when a party member needs healing. You know, I'd much rather have this, like, weird, advanced, hyper-advanced gambit system from Final Fantasy XII where I can program what my characters do. And so I'm kind of more just along for the ride. Once again, have so much of my efforts... It's freaking out at the bottom of the screen. Did we win? Let's see. Please don't resist. Just poop up the dungeon, end up getting a Sukumon by accident. That'd be tragic. Luckily, not an issue. Let's see. Got some goodies. MP chip. HP chip. And with the power of infinite items, I could use those if I so chose. I considered it. I didn't for this round, but I think if I had to keep grinding through, like if I was really trying to catch them all and get every single Digimon, I'd probably use the chips. And like turbo mode or something. I don't know. Huh. This looks... sus. Oh, we're pretty topped up, so let's just go. That was Metal Greymon. We're here at last. Are you the boss? I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm Metal Greymon. I'll deal with you later. Move. I will not move for you. You won't get past me. I want to save energy. Fighting him won't help me. I'm coming to get you. I can't do Digimon voices. I mean, I could, probably with some practice. But I'm fine. It is interesting how most of the Digimon in this final dungeon are all the kind of machine-type ones. I wonder if there's like a specific dungeon that has kind of a hard counter here. Ooh. That's a fun move. I do feel kind of tacky that my entire playthrough has just been using... Let's see. Right there, coma, recover half. Use the omnipotent. Might as well. I got a bunch of them. Let's see. Sad part is, we might actually have the most amount of success by just Megaton punching him. Hard to say. As long as we don't do the... We don't back up too far, and he doesn't run away from me, I think we can just Megaton punch him into oblivion. Oh, baby, let's go. Punch him into submission. Yeah, I'm never gonna get it to the final tier, but that's okay. Anyway, go back to punching him. Okay, I should probably throw a large recovery just in case this does a lot of damage. It does not. Also, sad part is, he completely dodged my bomb. That sucks, actually. Because, yeah, we freaking threw it outside the map, and so even if it's, like, right there and he's touching the model, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's not a big deal. The bomb just disappears. Rude. Well, that was kind of goofy. Well, oh, he probably dropped something. A defense chip. I was like, did I learn a move? Of course I did. Huh? Where am I? You regained your senses. I guess so. You beat me. If you beat them, maybe I'll see you again. Until then, I'm gone. Alright. Sirloin. Yeah, this is going well. I don't think we'll have too much trouble against Machine Digimon. Where's the sirloin? I lost it. There it is. I think the other thing I'm perpetually worried about, and this is, I mean, something that's probably going to keep coming up over and over again, is that a lot of AAA studios are starting to use more and more generative AI, and so it's kind of terrifying that, like, Bandai might just go all in for a Digimon game, because that would just be so sad. Ah, it's a guy? He's there. I found him. You're the boss. Nice to meet you. I'm Analog Man. I know all about you, but I didn't know you were a kid. I can't believe a kid has been messing up my plan. I was so close to ruling the net world. You're a grown-up. Stop this. You're hurting everyone. I don't care if I'm hurting Digimon. Digimon should obey humans like slaves. You're wrong. Digimon have hearts and minds. We're friends. Let's fight and see if slaves or friends are better. Your turn, Machine Digimon. I kind of wish he had been more of like a character. You know, it's kind of weird where you get to the final boss and he just shows up. And admittedly chucks like one of the sickest Digimon, like ultimate Digimon at you. Like, legitimately, Machine Digimon is so freaking cool. Ooh, the music. Music's really good. Anyway, let's just body him. Okay. Ow! That's gonna hurt. Okay, so here's the real question. Can I just cheese him? Okay, maybe not. He's got really good stats. Oh, that was a good omnipotent. He's got good stats, but you know what I have? I have the power of an inventory full of healing items. I literally cannot lose. Which, I mean, yes, does. It is a bit cheesy, but there's no way I used 99 of each of my items in this. I probably used like maybe 20 of them. Ow. I do kind of hope I learned that one. Is this bullying? Wait. Come on. Nope. Not even as hard as last time. Alright, now we have to punch him into the ball. I don't know if it did damage. That sucks so hard. Why is Giromon so garbage? Anyway, you ever see like a little ball man with a chainsaw chase around a scary mecha dinosaur? I want to see that Godzilla movie. I wonder if we... Can you get Machine Dramon in this game? I don't think so. He looks way too big to be like something you can obtain as a player. Get smacked. We did it, hench. No way, my most powerful slave. Look, you were wrong. Wow. Wow. If you leave the island alone and ask for forgiveness, they'll forgive you. I shouldn't have trusted Digimon. I'll do it myself. Gun! What are you trying to do? I'm going to blow up the island and escape to another world. Too bad, kid. Oh no! You're done for now. I'm sorry, guys. There's nothing I can do now. It's all right. Probably. Huh? It's not transferring. Something is wrong with the program. What is happening? I can hear everyone's voices. Who's there? I'm sending our energy to you right now. Can you hear our voices? I guess we made it in time. You all. No, this stupid thing. Help! Help me! Ah! Oh my god. Are they like deleting him? He's gone. What happened? I don't know, but... Digimon, it's gonna blow. Do something. He should be here by now. Airdramon. Wait, did I recruit Airdramon? I don't think I did. Hurry up. Come on. And then we died because that Airdramon is fake. Analog Man is gone. Pieces returned to the file island, and I'm still stuck here for reasons. The time has come. I wish I could stay, but my mom worries. Thank you, Wappo. I wish I could repay you. Don't forget us. We'll see each other again. I know it. Did I recruit Airdramon in this series and just completely miss it? I had a great time, thanks. We should have a goodbye ceremony. Do you want to save? Hench, our adventure was grand. Wow, that was a goodbye. Thanks, bye. Wow. Okay, so that was a... When did I played Digimon World 1. It must have been in like... 99? It was somewhere between 1999 and 2001. I've been waiting 25 years to beat this game. I always feel bad that I never did, but I also completely understand why I did not. Because what a mess. Like, it's one of those glorious messes that I think I will remember forever, reference constantly, and be perfectly happy to not play very often. Just because of, you know, the weird, rough edges and whatnot. Just because, I mean, honestly, just the slowness of the UI, the training, the repetition of the training, the having to manage food and pooping and sleep and tiredness and whatnot. All of those are things that I equal parts hate, but I think if you strip them out, this would be so much less memorable. Like the rough, oh my gosh, wait, was that just translation consultants 2 people? I wonder if they translated others. Also, special thanks to Digimon. And then other people, chicken nuggets. Weird. Flying Tiger development. I wonder whatever happened to the studio. They probably just got, like, wrapped into the rest of Bandai, and that was it.
I'm home. Mom.
What a freaking end. Mom! End. Is that it? Are we good? I think so. So, at this point, I could keep playing. There are... Let me double check. So, we've got Metal Greymon, we've got Megadramon, we got Devimon. So, the only Digimon I have yet to recruit, I suppose I recruited Airdramon. I must have. So the only ones we're missing are Skull Greymon, Frigimon, and Digitamamon. Skull Greymon requires that I get a virus type and go into the mansion, and it seems like it's kind of a bit of a mess to get there. Frigimon is annoying because you have to have a sick Digimon that he kind of comes to rescue with. Like, he will show up and rescue you and your sick Digimon, which is, like, nice, but he mostly just goes to work at the restaurant. And then Digitamamon, who also does the same thing. Digitamamon's technically supposed to be the hardest challenge in the game. There we go. It was like a weird, like humming noise, and I didn't quite like that. There we go. But yeah, 3 more Digimon for me to recruit if I want to. I'll be honest, I think I'm fine not. One, I can always go back to it if I really, really want to, but it's going to take me a couple... What? Huh? Oh, wait, that was an actual... There might have been a cutscene there. Here, I'm just going to restart game. I just want to take a look at this. Because I was assuming it was just playing the cutscene again, but that might have been something else. Okay. Let's just see where this brings us. Unfortunately, game does kind of load slow. I've been seeing, there's been a trend of people decompiling a bunch of, like old PS1 and N64 games and getting them to run natively on PC. So this has happened with Ocarina of Time.
What? See? My Mommymon wins! You know, you really got good at raising Digimon. I had to, because when I was there, I had such a hard time. Huh? Nothing. Are you talking about Digimon World again? Stop dreaming! I'm telling the truth, and nobody believes me. What are you saying? Analog Man is back again? All right. Will you deliver my Digimon? Deliver where? Hey, where you going? Where? Where else? Digimon World.
God, I hate that facial animation. It looks so weird. See, that's the rest of the cutscene. Not the mom. It should have been that. Wait, so why do we have credits again? It's freaking weird, man, but whatever. Jeez, anything else to say? I guess at this point we could probably skip. A weird loading back in gives you more credits, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, as far as things go, that would have been a much better, like, intro. The thing is, the only thing I have left is still, I'm back. Thanks for inviting me. I hope I can work together, hench. Tamer level's gone up. And here's a medal for you. Got a Machine Dramon card. Oh, sick. Tamer level is extremely helpful. Top rate. So it effectively lets you keep 10% of your... Oh, what is the item I'm missing? I have no idea. I also don't know what the medals are. Just ending, finish the game. No other medals. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting all of them. That's just not in the cards. I'm going to go just save for realsies just so we don't have to get that cutscene again. And then I think I will call it here. Because yeah, once again, I could keep going, but all I would be able to do... Oh, what's Anjabon doing? Let me tell you what I know. Let's see. Taking a Digimon who loves hot places to a cold place is against the rules, but... And then, Myotismon is missing. Follow the clues that are in the mansion. And also, last Digimon will be born at the last place you go to. Do you understand this? Yeah, so let's go to Mount Infinity again. And then we could fight and grab Digitamamon. But I think I'm going to taunt folks. I don't get anything out of going for the, like, super secret last bosses in most games unless there's actually story to go with it. Maybe there is, you know, if there's actually reasons for me to keep playing and get those last 3 Digimon, please let me know. But if there isn't and it's purely just like, hey, go be super completionist, then I'm fine. I'd rather go play Digimon World 3, or even try Digimon World 2. Because I remember that being a weird game when I played it at a different friend's house for, like, the 20 minutes I was allowed to play. Anyway, for now at least, I guess, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a joy, kind of both a lovely bout of nostalgia for me and also finally getting something off of my backlog for good, which on a personal level is nice. My backlog is huge, and some of these games have been sitting there for decades, and it's nice to get them out of there. I don't know what I'm going to play next. We'll have to find out together. So for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.